Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
To kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big stop.
No running here. It's Taj Brooks. And that's the way to start this game. Give them 8 on that first offensive snap.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Right 80. Right hot. 11.
They've got a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. He's got this complete. It's Taj Brooks. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
On one, ready?
First down, ball at the 36.
Gun. 11 mighty. Right 80. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Opening play, and Bo will throw. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Oh, my son.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. There's the fake. Here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. This throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's into the end zone with a pick 6 and a Denver touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Bengals nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Gun. Cut. 11. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Nix from the gun. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their final one in this half. Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw, here's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Nix to throw. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
And the Bengals bringing out a fifth DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Going for the first with Dobbins. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, And then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
A 49-yard attempt.
Not quite far enough, and no good. It's off the crossbar and out. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
They can. 11,
They kick the running back in motion. First down, Burrow to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Gun. Stop. Wide 80. 11. Stop.
From the 46. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Stop.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 11. Wide 80. Wide shot. Stop.
Running once more with Brooks. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos with a chance to boost their lead. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Nix with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing here, Nix. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Nix now to throw. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Once more, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Nix to throw again. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Incomplete on first and second. Need some better luck here. 3rd and goal. They'll throw again. Nix. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Has it downfield. It's Chase. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Now the offense and Burrow coming to line, looking to tack on two more.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Right, 80.
He's throwing for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On first down, it's Nix. Caught quickly on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Broncos. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. He'll throw it. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Hit some space around midfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Dax Hill up for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. He's trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Nix from the gun. This is Ingram looking left side. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 3 on that game. And the Broncos will have a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
23-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Now Nix. He's got it over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Nix to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. DJ Turner comes up with it. There are Costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
First down, Burrow to throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Get set. Stop.
Brown quick on the draw here. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
From the 42. That one's cut on the left sideline. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for two. Has his offense out to do just that.
Stop. Can. 11. Stop.
They'll try it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. That's him on the quick hitter. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Knicks now, 3rd and 1. He's got Sutton complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. Setting up the screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Nix to throw again. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Bengals get to it!
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Oh, my son!
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. This is Dobbins. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Lots there to tack on the extra points. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
24, Bengals 17. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the draw, this is Brooks. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
I'm one, right?
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
11, here we go, here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Again, it's Brooks. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go.
11, here we go.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's get set.
Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Cut. Right 80. 12.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
12. Here we go. Can. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Cut. Right 8. 11. 11. Cut.
Going play action here. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. Got for big yards on the right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go, here we go. Side.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right.
Nice hot.
Motioning one of the tight ends. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right hot.
They'll run here following the penalty. This is going to be a gain of 4 following that penalty. Make it 2nd and 11.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
On one, ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
11, 11, 11. Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Let's get set. Right 80. Eleven, 11, 11.
They send a man in motion.
Stop.
Here he is to throw. That's cut at the 4. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On one, ready?
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Brooks will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Gun, gun. Stop. Stop.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, Can. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to throw. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He'll look to throw it. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one connects. And he breaks the tie. They're going to win this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 31, Bengals 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set. Dahad. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. Tate. 11 MT. Dahad.
Here he is to throw. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
Dahad. 180. Plays hot. Dahad.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Here we go. Ready?
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And he spots that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Dahad.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And with no time left, he takes this into the end zone. Down to their last breath, Brock, and now they can tie it or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
All right, overtime not in the cards. This snap is going to decide this game.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. Getting another shot at 2 here.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the
180.
2-point conversion.
Dahad.
Here he goes, one final shot. He has it, and he can't quite reach the end zone. Defense hangs on and gets them the dub. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.